I'm here with my brother Pedro the Roadie, and I learned something yesterday. He told me when we were taking the train into the city, go see some things. I haven't been in Philadelphia in so long, and we went out and got some food and had a good time. But he said there was a designated area for junkies, that the mayor had created this area, I guess, to reduce crime or to keep them all isolated in a certain area. I don't know. I can imagine what the mindset behind that is, because they don't want the junkies in their neighborhood. So they say, well, that place over there is already socioeconomically impoverished. Let's make a landing strip and it's a designated zone for everybody to go do their heroin or whatever the fuck that's making them nod out. But listen, so now, Pedro, they actually have a fucking designated area.
There's at least 3 in this little vicinity. One down the street from my house on Tusculum and Kensington and Somerset, and then there's one over by McPherson Park, which is actually a library from the city of Philadelphia that is not being used because the kids in the neighborhood can't get into it because of all the junkies.
Are we living in a fucking Twilight Zone? Like, what in the fuck? I've been here for 24 hours. And I love the city of Philadelphia, even though I'm a New Yorker. Yeah.
Wait until we go for our walk, and I'll show you so you can see everything that's going on.
Listen, I've seen some horrible shit. I mean, as a kid, I lived in an abandoned building on the Lower East Side. All of y'all that know what it looked like in the 80s, that was fucking crazy. This shit here, the junkies are they're in the staircase of the subway. They're fucking nodding out on the stoop. They're literally on the sidewalk. There's more junkies on the sidewalk here than cigarette butts. I'm not exaggerating. Maybe I'll take the camera around and, but I respect people's privacy. I really don't want to put nobody on film, man. They like that because they're in the worst stages of their life at that moment. But it looks fucking crazy here. And I'm a New York kid who's seen fucked up neighborhoods like Brownsville in the 70s and 80s, all the way, from Brownsville to fucking Washington Heights. I done seen fucking impoverishment and fucked up shit, but this shit is next level. I don't know, this in Baltimore back in those days too. This is fucking crazy. And, all of those row houses and things, you obviously look just from eye view, just looking around, things need serious upgrades. You could see that structurally some of these buildings need to be redone. And it's the streets are all buckled and fucking beveled and shit. They look fucking crazy, I don't know, man. This is America, the fuck. So we have designated area. I could just imagine the liberal fucking cocksucker or the fucking conservative cocksucker, because they went to the same universities and the same fraternities. They're just making all of you lie to yourselves, like the Democratic guy and the Republican guy. You know what they got in common? They're in the same fucking fraternity. They both went to Yale or Harvard or Cornell or Brown or wherever the fuck they went to get their degree. And the rest of y'all is eating it up like they're opposing forces inside of a bipartisan fucking illusion. But I'm going to tell you this. The reason that there's designated areas for junkies in this poor community, because it's all black and Latino here. And instead of having the junkies be in those politicians' neighborhood or these, rich upper crust white people's neighborhood, they say, oh, make a designated location there. So now you have all nationalities of junkies. You already have impoverishment here, but the only white people that you see and walking around here are those that were trying to gentrify the neighborhood, and the other ones that are strung out on fucking heroin. So the movers and shakers that could vote and lobby for things to happen, even some of them might even be fed up with their own kids. I don't want Johnny over here in my suburban area, so we're going to make a designated area for junkies to get high, and a socioeconomically impoverished one, because they could stay over there with all of those type of people. Are you fucking insane? Look, oh my God. They're walking left and right. And what time is it? It's almost 11 o'clock in the morning.
For the samples.
They're walking for the samples. They want the manteca early in the morning to see if it's good. They say they want, they touch the manteca. Oh my God. If you ever have these conspiracies about depopulating the planet, I'm gonna tell you right now, some of this shit is not a conspiracy. Some of it's right in front of your fucking face. And I'm sitting here, if you ever needed a reason not to do drugs, and I know that shit stimulates your endorphins in your brain, I know that it has physiological and psychological effects, but come on, man. This shit is bugged the fuck out. Designated area for junkies in your local ghetto. This is America, y'all. This is fucking unfortunate. With that, I'm heartbroken and fucking disgusted. I love you.